Texas, where the primary results are in today. Greg Abbott versus Beto O'Rourke in the governor's race. And the state's attorney general, Ken Paxton, is headed to a runoff now with George P. Bush. There are several other important races that remain too close to call as well. For more on this, we want to head out to Texas. Our correspondent Toni Waterman joining us live right now from Austin with more on this. Toni?
Yeah, those are really the two big races that everybody was watching yesterday, the governor's race and the attorney general. Abbott winning 67% of the Republican vote in what was really the most competitive race that he has ever faced in his 25-year political career, and able to fend off these criticisms from his challengers that he is not conservative enough. He will now be facing off against Beto O'Rourke, who won very easily the Democratic nomination with more than 90% of the votes. But O'Rourke is coming into this final leg of the gubernatorial race with some political baggage, most notably comments that he made during the 2020 presidential campaign, when he said that the government should come after people's firearms. That is not going to win him a lot of votes here in the state of Texas. When we look at the pre-primary polls, Abbott is besting O'Rourke by 10 percentage points. So Beto is really going to have an uphill climb in this race. When it comes to the attorney general's race, Ken Paxton, as you mentioned, now facing a runoff in May with his challenger George P. Bush. Paxton under a lot of political heat on these a string of corruption allegations, including an FBI investigation over potential bribery. So he's really trying to fend off these criticisms, which are only expected to intensify as we head into that runoff in May. But I can expect that in the next 2.5 months, he's going to double down on his efforts to really highlight his conservative track record. He has gone after the Biden administration on a number of issues, including the border, COVID, mask mandates, vaccine mandates. So he's really going to want to highlight that. But George P. Bush definitely going to be hitting him when it comes to these allegations.
I'm sure he will be. All right, Toni Waterman live in Austin for us. Thank you so much, Toni.